Minecraft is a laid-back, relaxing game. You explore new and interesting biomes, collect rare items, and make some memories along the way. It's okay if you die. You respawn back at your bed, almost like you woke up from a bad dream. Hardcore Minecraft is a little different. There are no dreams, only nightmares. See, in hardcore mode, you only get one life. If you die, the world ends. That's it. No redos, no second chances. To make things worse, the game is locked at the hardest difficulty, meaning even the smallest, weakest of enemies could end your run. You have to calculate your every move, because each step you take could be your last. But I'm no average Minecraft player. I mean, I've played the game since 2012, back when it was first released on console. Surely I'd be able to stand the test of time, to endure the challenges thrown my way, to beat hardcore Minecraft. Or so I thought. Our story begins on the outskirts of a densely vegetated jungle biome. I look around at the towering trees and thick brush all around me. I pause for a second to take in the view. This would be my new home, I thought. I cautiously take my first steps. I know that one wrong move could be the end of me. I begin aimlessly navigating the dense brush. After a short walk, I find a rocky shore. As I step out onto the cold stones, the tree line clears. I see a village in the distance, about 500 blocks out. To the east, a forest biome with a massive wooded mountain. I walk along the shore towards a neighboring island. It's sparsely vegetated, but in the distance, there's something that catches my eye. It's a ruined portal, about 200 blocks out. I kept walking along the shore. I pass a small flock of sheep and make a note of the dark oak forest to the west. As I continue walking, I see a half-moon-shaped pond and a small pool of lava at the bottom of a ravine. I'm far from being ready to take on the deep dark caves, but it's good to know that there's one nearby. I began collecting wood. As I punch the logs, I think about shelter. If I'm going to survive any amount of time on this island, I'm going to need protection against the creatures that come out at night. After collecting some saplings and thinning out some brush, I walked back to the stony shore. I make my first crafting table, some sticks, and primitive wooden tools. I take a few seconds to admire how pretty the seed is before reality set in. I jump up from my chair and begin collecting resources. I hacked my way through the side of the rocky beach. I get my first achievement, the Stone Age. Now, I'm not one to feign over the status associated with achievements, but it would be cool to complete them all in this world. Using some of my remaining sticks, I crafted a stone sword. This will be my main line of defense against the creatures of the night. I also upgraded my pickaxe and axe to stone. Since time is of the essence, I need to be as efficient as possible. It's now the afternoon and the sun begins to fall. I encounter the same flock of sheep I passed earlier. Wasting no time, I slash through the sheep with my axe. One hit, one kill. I dispatch the other two in the same manner. Using some of the cocoa beans I picked up earlier, I quickly craft brown dye and dye all the wool brown. I needed 3 wool of the same color so I could make a bed. Beds will be an important part of this playthrough. I need to be able to sleep through the night and minimize the amount of encounters I have with hostile mobs. The last thing I want is to be fighting off hordes of the undead or being blown up unsuspectedly by a creeper that lingers into the morning. On my way back to camp, I grab some more wood and coal. The sun begins to set. Soon, the lifeless shore would be crawling with evil critters. I crafted a brown bed and made some torches to light up the campsite. I placed torches sparingly and hurriedly dropped my bed. Before the sun set, I crafted a furnace, which I would use to cook the mutton from the sheep I slayed earlier. I get into my bed and catch a glimpse of the full moon before I drift off.